everybody. I want to welcome you to My Redeemed Life. My name is Aisha. If you're new here, welcome. Before I start this video, I just want to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell, so that you can be notified of future uploads. Let's talk about that. So, as some of you may be aware, I launched this channel with the anticipation of uploading every Sunday, and I haven't done that. I started this channel with the idea of just wanting to capture my journey and share with you bits and pieces of my life, struggles that I am having, things that I am learning, things that I've learned in the past, and just what life can look like as a redeemed person in Christ, a redeemed woman in Christ. I started this with the anticipation of just being like super transparent with what I'm going through. And so when I really started looking at launching a YouTube channel, I kind of immersed myself in some of the things that YouTubers do, right? Like just and so I was just kind of hanging back and watching what other people were doing. And I've never been super active on Twitter, and I got on Twitter, and I just started seeing some of the things that people go through, and to be honest, I just lost my focus and really be allowed different things to just pull my attention away from what I've been called to do. And I just got to be real with that and just say I'm trying to get back there. And I've got through this process, I've been keeping just notes on different content and different things that I'd like to talk to you guys about. And so I feel like I'm trying to get out of my own head and having everything to be so perfect. And so, I have this desire to want to do everything just to the best of my ability all the time. And I think that I've lost focus on that being like having to be perfection and being very like performance oriented. I don't have to be that way. I just don't. And so I'm battling that right now. So I just want to be transparent about that. But let's get into the topic of this video. So I just wanted to share a conversation that I had earlier. There's a couple things I wanted to talk about, and I'm just really doing this as just a chat style kind of video. I've got some moody music going on. Today I wanted to talk to you about a conversation that I had with one of the youth at my church. Man, I have to say that I have fallen victim at times to the idea that this next generation, like the junior high school age kids, are just, I think the media does a really bad job of painting these kids out to be selfish or mean, and not having a whole lot of depth, or feeling entitled and being out of touch with reality. And that's just simply not the case. As some of you may be aware, I have a group of 5 girls that I work with quite often on different creative projects for our church. And I gotta say, the future is bright with these kids. I mean, they've got, they think with such intention. They have depth. They are listening. They are paying attention, and they're gaining life experience in areas that it makes me sad that they have to, but just the maturity is just, don't get down on this next generation. Like, sit down and talk to a youth, like, for real. Sit down and talk. Like, ask them questions. Ask them about their goals for the future, where they're at or what they're into, and you will see that there is a magnificent young person brewing there, and you can probably impart something to them. But check out Check them out. They're pretty awesome. But anyway, the talk that we talked about a variety of different subjects, but one that pegged me that I wanted to share with you guys is about being a creative and what that means, at least to me, and some of the ways that I go about enhancing, or not enhancing that, but learning different ways to operate in that gifting. And so, first of all, being a creative is not, I like the term creative, right? It's a little bit different than being an artist, right? So, artists, sometimes people hear artist and they think maybe a painter or a singer or a dancer. And it kind of, I feel like it puts you in a box in a way. Whereas I like the term creative because it says that you are a creative person, but it doesn't lock you down to one genre. And I find for me, there are a lot of different ways that I like to express myself. So whether that's in singing, whether that's dancing, whether that's the makeup that I put on my face, or whether that's watercolor painting, anything. There's different ways that you can express yourself. And so I love the term creative because it encompasses anything that is a creative gifting for you. And so I was telling this young lady, I said, don't be afraid to go out and try your hand at all different types of art forms, because there's something to be learned from all of them. And you don't have to limit yourself to just one. So for me, I mean, I'm a poet, I'm a singer, I'm a writer, I'm a dancer, I'm a self-taught makeup artist, I like to dabble in watercolor, I crochet, although my ends and my turnarounds are not all that great, but I had a friend, Rosalind, she told me some advice, so I feel like that's going to get better. But all these different areas. And when I started on this artistic awakening is what I like to call it, I just started trying all different types of things. And I did that because I just felt like I just wanted to keep being creative in all different types of ways. And there are things that I encompass from crocheting into dance. I incorporated my spoken word with a dance. I have put my love for singing into a dance. Like, just all of those different things. So there's so many things to be learned by just immersing yourself in different art forms. And you may even learn something about yourself or gain skills that you just didn't know you had, or find another love for the arts in a different way. And so that to me is being a creative. That's just trying to learn. They all go together, and I think that there's something to be learned from all different art forms. So don't feel confined to just one. And if you only have one, that's fine too. Like, the beautiful thing about being a creative is there aren't any rules necessarily. It's how you choose to express those creative giftings. And so I just wanted to leave you guys with that tonight. You'll be seeing a lot more of me around. And I hope you can gain something from this. Please be interactive with me. I want this to be an even exchange. So in the comments below, tell me, how do you express yourself? What are the different areas that you feel creative in? I'd really like to know. Or if you have something that you'd like me to try, let me know. Like, maybe I could film myself trying it. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting things ahead. And I just really appreciate you taking the time out to watch this video and to show love and support. So until next time, stay blessed. Be sure to aim to inspire and just show love wherever you can. I'll see you in the next one.
Every single day